Welcome back to Drinks and Chill. My name is Gio. This is Matt, and today I really have no idea what we're doing.
It's interesting because none of us really knows what we're doing.
Really? Okay.
No, I know what we're doing.
Oh, okay. I'll just be like, okay, we're winging cups.
So you might notice that we have cups set up in front of us.
I do. I even decorated mine a little bit more by doing a different style of position.
Oh, check it out.
Oh, look at that.
So you might notice that even though they have different colors on them, that they're empty.
They're empty.
They are empty.
I thought you already just drank them before I got here.
Oh, I should have just gone with that. So you and I are going to fill them.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to fill yours. You're going to fill mine.
With like different ones or the same one?
Different ones.
Different ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, we've been doing the whiskey reviews here for about, at least at the time of this recording, like a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it'd be interesting to go back and try some of these whiskeys and see if we can actually pick out which ones they are.
Oh.
Like we try one, ooh, this is this whiskey. Ooh, this is that whiskey. And see how wrong we are. You're going to pour 3 for me.
Okay.
And I'm going to pour 3 for you that we've tried before.
Oh, we have to write them down so we won't forget, right?
Yeah.
That's what this is for. Okay.
Yeah.
This sounds awesome. All right, I'm pumped for this.
All right. So I'll step out.
Okay.
You pour mine, and then when you're done, you can step out and I'll come pour yours.
Okay, sounds good. All right, your turn.
All right. All right.
Right.
All right. So we made our pours.
Yep.
All of mine look dark. So do yours.
Oh, mine look amberish.
I was sitting there like, I wonder if we poured each other like the same ones.
Oh, that would be so funny.
Because there's like 60 or so, like 60 something or 70 something maybe that we could have picked from.
Yeah, and we always go back to the same ones.
Right.
Let's go with green.
Let's go with green.
Ooh, that's light.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
a little darker.
Yeah, so not the same. Cheers.
Not the same. Ooh, this has a strong perfumey note to it.
This one too. It sounds like a floral.
Okay, this is gonna be really hard.
It's probably enough. A lot of them are similar.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's smooth.
Okay. Blue now?
Blue.
Let me have some water.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking back here to kind of get an idea of what they might be. Cheers.
No clink.
Yeah, let's do it again. Ooh, that was a good one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, those two taste very similar to me.
A little bit sharper.
I feel like this one is a little bit more toned down though. I'll bet you this one's a higher proof than this one.
This one's like a zesty type of taste. I feel like I can taste some cherry in it. It has like a hint of like sweet, like a chocolate smell.
This one doesn't have quite the perfumey nose that one did.
Look at me, I'm just drinking this one really quick.
And then finally the red one.
Red one.
All right, cheers. All right, this one is the most different of the 3 so far. I feel like I got a cherry pretty quickly.
This one has a bit like a nail polish removal.
Yeah, it could. What else is in there? There's something else in here. The oak's coming through.
Bit of perfumey. Maybe apple.
There was a note that these two had in common that this one doesn't have. I think you went like all American for me.
Yeah. I think you didn't. Wow, this one's really creamy.
Do you have any idea what they might be? Like, you don't have to like say what they are, just like yes or no. Like did you taste like, oh, I think this is this or anything like that?
I know one of them is a Scotch. I think this one's a Scotch.
Okay. The green.
Green.
What do we think this is? Like, what do you think your green is?
Oh, I was like, you want me to guess yours? I think I poured yours. I mean, I could be wrong. Could have forgotten from now and then, but... Wait a minute.
Right. I'm kind of wanting to go back now. This one is really smooth. The red one?
The red one?
Yeah. I feel like this green one is the highest proof. I have an answer for the green one.
I have an answer for the blue one. That's the only one I have an answer for.
And it's not like, if I'm wrong on the green one, I won't be a bit surprised. It's just like, I think I, like... Alright, this is round three.
Three?
Or
Two,
whatever it is. We're still
forgetting already.
We're still trying to figure out what these are.
Dang, you're trying to kill me?
Right? You don't have to drink all of it. I just wanted you to have enough. After this video, we might have to remove the former from our Whiskey Noobs thing.
And just go into...
And just do Whiskey Noobs.
Oh.
We're back to Whiskey Noobs. Like, I think this is Jack Daniels and it's Lagavulin.
Like that other one. This is definitely a Scotch.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the most bourbon you can get.
I'm writing down my guesses.
Yeah.
That red one.
I should have done that.
That red one is throwing me off because it's really smooth, but I'm trying to remember like what one that like tasted like that was really smooth. I'm gonna go out on a limb with this red one.
Watch, it's gonna be like the most accurate of all of them.
Right. I have my guesses.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I had my guesses the first time, but the second time.
Oh, did your guesses change?
It did.
No, I have guesses, but I have no idea. These were like shots in the dark.
Yeah.
All right, so how do you want to do this? Do we want to guess the red ones first or the green ones first?
All right, we'll do the blue one.
Okay.
And then we'll go green and then red.
Okay. My guess for the blue is a Treaty Oak Red-Handed.
Trio red-handed? Okay. My guess for blue is Star Wars.
So that was wrong.
Thank you. You're just like calmly wrong.
The blue is Balcones Texas Bach.
What?
Yes.
Dang it, I've become you.
But to be fair, the Texas Bach isn't like, it's not a bourbon or a rye. It's I guess you would call it just like an American whiskey because it's made with the same mash bill as Shinerbach beer. Mm-hmm. So I think it's mostly barley.
So I was right the very, very first time when I said I think this is a Balcones. Terrible.
Yeah. Then when you said that, I was like, dang, he's good.
And they completely went the other way. Yours is
my blue one?
Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Which, that one?
That one. That one.
Oh my god, the A122. Really? This did not feel that strong. It had that little nutty note in there, but I was like, that red-handed is sourced from Kentucky, so maybe it came from heaven. That was my thinking, because it had that nutty note, so I was like, okay, it's got that Kentucky bourbon thing going. Okay, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Dang nabbit. I feel like those were decent guesses. What do you think your green one is?
I think that was Highland Park Magnus.
Okay. I think my green one was Jim Beam Black.
Okay, that's a JD Bottle and Bond.
I almost guessed
close.
that. I almost guessed that. Oh my god. I almost guessed that for this one. Like, I was like, is it Bottle and Bond? Like, I'm going to go with the Jim Beam Black. Dang.
That was close.
So you guessed it was a Highland Park Magnus?
Mm-hmm.
You were very close. It's Highland Park 12. You were very close.
Dang.
You got the distillery, though. That's really good. That's really good.
Well, look at the first one. I can you imagine if I actually guessed Balcones too? That would.
Yeah, you thought it was Balcones at first.
The last one.
The last one.
I think this one I'm gonna be way off on too.
I think I'm going to be way off as well. This is like a shot in the dark for me. What was your guess?
My guess was Maker's Mark.
Which Maker's Mark?
The 46.
Oh, okay. My guess was George Dickel Bourbon.
George Dickel Bourbon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You me tell yours first, or you want to tell me?
Tell me mine first.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. This one I had to be very careful of pouring it in for a certain reason. It's Stagg Jr.
Why was it so smooth?
Yours was all high.
Why was it so smooth? I was like, oh, this is the smoothest one. That's 130 proof. Really?
Yeah. Twice.
Oh my god. My mindset was, okay, what is like something that's fairly low proof that I remember being really smooth? And I was like, that George Dickel Bourbon was pretty smooth. So I'm going to put that on there. Because, like, honestly, to me, that was the smoothest of all of these. Stagg freaking Junior.
And I saw you, you're like, smooth. Like, I was like, oh, you really do like that, no matter if you knew or not.
Oh, that sucks. I can't believe I thought Stagg was George Dickel. And then yours. You thought it was the Maker's Mark 46?
Yeah. Well,
you were wrong.
Thank you.
It was the Maker's Mark FAE01.
Oh!
You got the distillery right on 2 of them.
Terrible.
No, it's not terrible. Like, you did really good. You got the distillery on 2 out of 3. This was way too smooth to be Stagg Jr. Has it, like... I've had that bottle for over a year. Has it, like, lost its potency or something?
I don't know. I didn't shake it or anything. I just poured. All yours were high proof. So I guess you got used to doing high proof. This one I got like that chocolate cherry note. And that's why I was like, I think it's Maker's Mark. But I should have thought it was FAE one because I was like, this is the strongest out of all of them.
Mm-hmm. That one is 110 proof. The Balcones Texas Bock I think is just 100. And the Highland Park is like 40, or not 40 something, but like 86 or something.
And I gave you like high level starting at 100.
Yeah, this one is like 130, 120, and 100.
But I was like thinking like, I didn't want you to do that one first. 1, because I didn't want you to figure out Stagg Jr. Mm-hmm. And 2, I didn't want you to like burn your palate doing it. Especially when you don't know, so you're drinking it right away.
Yeah. And
so I was like, okay, let's go the other way.
So when you said let's start with green, I was like, okay, but part of me was like a little concerned because your green one was a Highland Park 12, and I was like, ooh, that one's like a tad smoky. Mm-hmm. So I don't want, like, because even if it's not a high proof, smoke can mess with your palate. Yeah. So I was like, ooh, I don't know if starting with the smoky one is the best idea, but like, it's not too smoky. So I was like, it might be all right. We got to do this again. Yeah. What is the proof of George Dickel? 90 proof. I was literally 40 proof off.
Just one state over.
Well, yeah, but one state and 40 proof. So mine were all American. At least I got that part
Yours
right.
was all American.
Thank you so much for watching this video of us trying to, or of me trying to figure out what whiskeys are which. And
me too.
Actually, not trying, but actually figuring out what whiskeys are which.
Not really. I went from Balcones to Scotch to Starward because for some reason I didn't think it was like it had that Scotch taste, like that light taste. And I was like, no, it can be though, because you wouldn't give me two Scotch.
And then you went from Highland Park to Highland Park and Maker's Mark to Maker's Mark. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.